Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within.
Oh no, we cannot be contained. What's up, y'all? We are winning. Let me get set up over here real quick. Let me know who's tapping in on this evening. And where you're tapping in from. While I'm waiting, I'm just going to let these tunes saturate the atmosphere real quick. Not going to be here long at all. We can go where it says go. We can do what it says do. We cannot be contained. We are powerful. We are powerful. We are powerful. We can say what it says. We can say what it says. We are not afraid. We cannot be contained. We are power. We can go where he says go. 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 We have no limitations. There's no barriers. Yeah. We are free. We are free. We are free. We are free. We cannot be contained. All right, y'all. What's up? We cannot be contained. No. Oh, no. Yes. We cannot be contained. Yes. Hey, what's up, family? What's going on, y'all? I'm just getting set up really, really quick. We cannot be contained. We are powerful. We are powerful. We are powerful. All right, y'all. Let's rock and roll. What's up, Instagram? What's up? What's up? Adrian, what's going on? All right, y'all. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's going on, family? I titled this message, Survive or Succeed. Because that's where we at right now, right? Not going to be here long because I'm going on some other platforms. Nevertheless, hello to you all. And hope all has been well with everybody. It's good to see all 60 million of y'all. Represented here on tonight. Nevertheless, I'm not going to take too much of y'all time. I'm going to let y'all do what y'all do, okay? Nevertheless, just because I've been silent, I have been watching and praying. And you got enough folks running around here telling you what's coming and how this is happening and all of this stuff. Yet, all they doing is telling you it's coming with no solution. And I titled this on today, Will You Survive or Succeed? And I know I got to go back and edit this. Let me see. I can do that because they did me dirty on the spell check. We have power. There we go. There we go. But I
I guess I can talk a little bit while I'm fixing this. Okay, what is going on here? Here we go. So either, it's boiled down to this one thing. We're going to survive or we're going to succeed. And we get a choice. Which one are we going to pick? Because that's what it's boiled down to. There is enough people running around here telling everybody what's up, what's to come, all of that stuff. So we are very informed. And not only are we informed, we are very much aware of what's happening, what's going on, what's to come. We have even some insight and some foreknowledge on what's coming down the pipeline. So today I wanted to come by here real quick. See, what option have you chosen? Will you sink or swim? Will you just survive? Is that what you have in plan? That I would just survive? I mean, because if you choose that, that's cool too. We all have a choice. But I'm going to give you the definition of both. So that in all things, my job is not to tell a single soul what to do. My job is to make sure I'm doing what I know to do. But in the meantime, in between time, I do have a due diligence to make sure that you are informed. I do have a responsibility to tell the truth. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the definition of both, and then you get to choose the former or the latter. And I think I have now. Yep, save changes. Thank you. They have me looking crazy on the spell check. The broadcast must be scheduled in the future and within 1 year. Please edit start time. Okay, well, whatever. How about we don't even do it? Hopefully it works. All right, so let me pull up this definition real quick. One thing we ain't going to be able to do is say we didn't know. Especially on my watch. We're going to be well informed. So survive, the definition of survive. One of the definitions of survive is continue to live or exist, especially in spite of danger or hardship. It means cling to life. It means just remain alive. It means just to get through. And let me see if they're going to give me any other ones. So they will. It means to function, to just function, to continue. So the last one it means is to just remain alive in spite of something catastrophic. Okay? An example that they give is somebody who lived through a plane crash. Never will be the same, but they survived. They may not have the activity of all of their limbs anymore, but they survive. They may be a vegetable, but they survive. They may be paralyzed, but they survive. They may have gotten shot, stabbed, been through hell and back, but they survive. So that is the definition of survive. Now, let's see what the definition of succeed is. And some may say, well, Tawana, are you trying to break this down like I'm stupid? No. In all of our getting, let's get an understanding. Let's not assume we know what it means. Let's get the full, so that when we make a decision, we make an informed, educated decision. We're not making a decision because we lack knowledge. We're not making a decision because we don't know. We're not making a decision because we're ignorant. We're making a conscious decision. If I'm going to choose survival, I'm just going to exist. I'm just going to function. I'm just going to get through. If you're going to choose succeed, then we need to know what succeed means. So a succeed means I'm going to achieve my desired aim or result. It means that I am going to triumph. I am going to be victorious. I am going to be successful. I am going to take over thrones. My. I am going to inherit my inheritance. I am going to fulfill my office. And I am going to purposely walk in my position. I am going to take the place of what I am to be in exchange for who I am. I am going to come after. I am going to diligently take over. Total opposite of survive. Which one will you take, family? Because we do have a choice. Just like we have a choice to make excuses, or we have a choice to make a way, we have a choice. We have a choice to remain where we are. We have a choice to grow. We have a choice to let people use us, and we have a choice to never allow it. We have a choice to do right, and we have a choice to do wrong. But in everything, we have one. We have a choice to survive, or we have a choice to succeed. And that's why I showed up today. Which one will you choose? Because survive means I'm just getting by. I may not function the same, but I'm alive. I have life, but I'm not living. I wake up every day. Yes, that's life. I may sit on my couch. I may scroll Facebook. I may go to work. I may go to my friends and hang out with my family. I may have Starbucks. I may go out to eat. I may do all of these things. I have life, but I'm not living. See, you only live life when you fulfill your purpose. There's people on alcohol and drugs that have life. They wake up every day looking for the next phase, but they're not living. They're killing themselves every hit. They're putting themselves in jeopardy every time they go looking for a hit. Every time they do things they don't want to do for money, for a hit. When they decide to steal somebody's drugs, or rip them off, take advantage, they are putting their life in danger. Every time they take a hit, they're putting their life in danger. So they have life, but they're not living. They don't get to enjoy the life that they have. They don't get to do the things in life that they've always wanted to do. That is called survival. That is called survival. Yeah, I went through abuse, but I survived. You're not healed. You survived. You're still affected by the abuse you went through. You just survived. You found a survival tactic to get through the shock trauma and to get through the abuse and to get through. You just survived. That's it. But when you succeed, you conquer those mountains, those millstones. You conquer that valley. You conquer that mountain. You triumph over it. You become victorious over it. I'm healed and I'm thriving, which means I'm living. I'm not stuck in the past. I'm not licking my wounds. I'm not just making it through. No, I'm living. I take my pain and turn my pain into purpose. I'm living.
I'm impacting people. I'm serving others. I'm freeing other people. I'm helping them get through. I'm living. I'm more than just a survivor. I am a successful. I have chosen the route to succeed and not to survive. You understand me? Say yes, yes. Those are the difference. Whether anything will change in your life will be based on these two things. Because life happens and things happen all the time. And what we, life, our nature calls it fight or flight. I call it survive or succeed. Hood talk call it bounce back or stay down. It's all the same metaphor. What are you going to do? Because you have two options. You have an option to watch what's coming, and you got an option to do something about what's coming. That's why I have no desire to be on these apps. Nevertheless, I'm accountable for the truth, and I always got to speak that. But I have no desire to be around dead people and dead things. That is not cool. Not to me. To see that bombs are coming and we ain't got nothing to counterattack the bombs. We ain't got no weapons. We ain't got none of these things. We see people coming in, an army coming in. This is just an example. Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, FBI, and all y'all other stuff. Y'all already know over here. I'm kingdom and a law-abiding citizen. But if we see people coming in to invade us and attack us, a whole army, and they got bombs and we ain't got nothing, then we can all admit that we're going to die, right? Hello? Yes? No? What do you think? Your fist ain't going to beat that bomb. Your fist ain't going to beat that knife. Your fist ain't going to beat that gun. Unfortunately, your feet ain't going to beat those things. You're not going to be able to run fast enough, far enough, wide enough. Hello, somebody. So if somebody is coming at you with some type of artillery or ammunition that you ain't got, your main objective is to go get something that will counterattack what they're getting ready to come with. Meaning if they got a pistol, I need a whole rifle. If they got a bomb, I need a bigger one. If they got a Uzi, I might need an AR-15. Something like that. You're not going to arm yourself at the same capacity, because then it'll just be a battle, an all-out battle. But the goal is to become one up on your enemy. When the nations go to war, they go to war flexing off the weaponry that they have. Why do you think America is the top nation in the world? Because of its artillery and arsenal. Yes. I don't know whose names is what. I see Facebook user, but I see your comment. I absolutely agree. I just don't know who you are, okay, to address you by your name. But when you see that there ain't gonna be no food on the shelves, y'all, that's the time to be proactive. That's not the time to be running around talking about, well, did y'all see what's going on? Y'all heard there ain't no food going? Did y'all? That is not the time. Do y'all know? Do you know? It makes me speechless. It makes me speechless to even think on what it's going to look like in a short matter of time. Your name is not coming up. So in order to use your name on StreamYard, it's going to ask you to give them permission. That's the only way your name will come up.
It just says Facebook user on my end. What we see happening around us is a clear indicator. It's an indicator not to sit back idly and just decide that I'm going to survive, even though you have a choice. We chat on Messenger from London, remember? I don't. I chat with so many people. I think I know who you are now, London. Yeah, your name's not coming up though, brother. I know exactly who you're talking about now that you said London. But I talk to a lot of people from London, UK, different people contact me. But I know, I remember our conversation. Uh, yeah, absolutely. So we see these things happening, y'all. And we still being duped and tricked to consume stuff. It bothers me that people are going so hard to pay their bills. And let me put a disclaimer right here, because I know you got to pay your bills so that you have somewhere to stay and somewhere. So I'm not saying that. But people are putting pressure on themselves to pay bills. Yet and still they have nothing prepared. Because some bills ain't going to come back and say, well, you know what? I know there's no food in the stores, there's no food in the fields, and we will share with you. No, so people is out here going bananas ham, trying to consume, and they don't have anything to succeed in positions. Consuming leads to survival. I'm just surviving. And surviving gonna cause a lot of calamity, brothers and sisters. Y'all remember this word today. I don't care if you just popping in and popping out. If you just here to be nosy, it don't matter to me. You gonna hear it. There is a lot of people, and for the last week that you guys have not seen me, Abba has been revealing to me the reason why he said in 2020 we needed to start. And the reason why he allowed certain things to happen, the reason why he allowed this script to come out and play out, the reason why he allowed thrones to come down and thrones to go up, the reason why he gave millions of people an equal playing field here in America alone. And he kept drilling a teaching about the powerful story of um, the powerful story of the ant, and how the ant will come out in summertime and they will go and find food and store it up. They don't go put the food inside of the hole or underground so that they can eat it right now. And without you even being deep or biblical or anything, if you've ever seen the way ants move, you know I ain't telling no lie. They all work in unison and they all cover territory. Some will go that way, some will go this way, some will go straight, some will just go in a circle. And they will locate that food, that piece of bread, that chip, whatever it is, some grass, it don't matter. They will go and locate it. And then they will have other ants, queen ants, big ants, small ants, little baby ants. And if the bread or whatever they are hauling off to go bury is too heavy, they all pick it up together and work in unison. And that's where you start having long trails of ants. And they're moving like an army. with one mission and purpose. Let's move this food from point A to point B. And they are not moving this food so that they can have something to eat right now. They know if they don't work during summer, they'll die during winter. They know that the climate and the temperatures is not compatible with them. So if they don't get up and work, and if the job is too heavy and work in unison to accomplish a task that we all gonna eat when we gotta go underground and take some time to hide from the climate and the weather and the wind and all the other stuff that would potentially wipe out our whole entire clan of ants, our whole entire species of ants. One season can wipe out a whole entire species of ants, but consider it the ant that don't have no bosses, don't have no souls and no spirits. And they don't make no excuses. That's why it said, "Oh sluggard, consider it the ant. Oh lazy man, oh lazy woman, oh procrastinator, consider it the ant in the hottest of the days, which is called summer." Ants are not looking for shade and to get comfortable and cool. They're actually working. Neither are they attacking each other. No, bro, this is my bread. No, sis, y'all gang up on each other. Take half of the bread. No, we had this bread first. They all move in unison. They'll come out. They'll get maggots that fall out of the trash can. You know what I'm saying? They be working in unison. I watch them. I record them. Because it's a powerful act of nature to see that. That you've got human beings made in the image and likeness of the Most High God, when ants were not. And the ants are wiser than the human beings. The ants know that if we don't succeed now, we won't survive later. And you got human beings that is in control of this earth, that has been given the task to rule this earth, that have been given the task to have dominion in this earth, to multiply in this earth, to be fruitful in this earth, to subdue this earth. You have human beings that are gods in the earth. And I didn't say that, he did. Have all power and all authority, all wisdom, everything, and ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing. Nothing prepared, nothing to move towards preparing, nothing to prepare them for what evil is doing. Not to say that evil is winning, but evil has its purpose. It is written that it's going to happen. We act like it's not. Or that something is about to change. It's not. We are given an opportunity to get on board and preserve yourself. Build, store up now. Because what's coming in the winter could be catastrophic to you. So after the ants come out in the sun and they push weight and move bread and food and all the other stuff so that they can go sit out and chill out in the winter, you're not going to catch an ant outside of its element in the winter. You're not going to see any ants in the winter. Why? Because they're underground eating and they are safe. They are protected for a whole 3 to 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. They even know what time to go in. Now, how do ants know the times and the seasons, but the people don't? How the moon and the stars know the times and the seasons, but the people don't? How the earth know? Because the earth is moaning and groaning and waiting on the manifestations of the sons of God, the ones that's supposed to rule. Now the earth is crying out. Now how did the earth know? Volcano ash here, earthquakes here, floods here. The earth is groaning. How does the earth know and we don't? How do mammals and animals, penguins, and different things of that sort know that if we don't work now, we won't survive? They know times and seasons, but human beings don't. We are the ones that take life for granted and take grace and abuse it so bad that, honestly speaking, we as human beings deserve everything that has happened and will continue to happen. We do, because we are the most rebellious, hypocritical, lying, docile people, ungrateful, unbelieving, murmuring, slothful, procrastinators. Slothfulness is a deadly sin. It's a deadly sin. It's not just a sin, because you got a lot of people that are running around here saying you can't judge my sin because my sin ain't no better than your sin. But y'all remember that I told y'all I was not a Christian. I am a kingdom ambassador that Christ resides in. Okay, I push the kingdom, not the church house. Get that real clear. But there's a lot of people that go around, you can't judge my sin. Who are you to judge me? First of all, I can judge you. I've been given a command to judge you, especially if you say you are a believer. If you are an unbeliever, I cannot judge you. But if you professing to know some type of wisdom, some type of knowledge, insight, you tapped into the spirit, then baby, yes, I'm going to judge you. So that's first and foremost. Second of all, it says, you can't judge another man's sin, somebody else's sin. No, the word says that there are some sins that are unto death, and there are some sins that are not. I'll say that again. There are some sins that warrant the death penalty, and there are some sins that don't. I dare you to go fact check me. I dare you to go fact check me. And the reason why I am allowed to judge you is because his judgments are final. So mankind's judgments give you the reality, the pause to say, let me stop and think about, do I want to continue on this path or not? I've been warned. People just consider it as judgment because they don't like to be spoken about or called out on their wrongdoing that's leading them down a wrong path. So they will say, that's being judgmental. Actually, only a judge can hand down sentences. So when I start handing out sentences like a judge, then that's when I'm out of order. If I'm sentencing you to hell or sentencing you to death or sentencing you to something, then I am acting as a judge. But I can judge your fruits, whether you wicked or you righteous. Notice I didn't say perfect. Whether you are wicked or you are righteous. Because a wicked tree cannot bear good fruit, and a good tree cannot bear wicked fruit. So I am supposed to judge your fruits. Okay? But the reason why I am allowed to judge your fruits and you allowed to judge mine is so that we can redeem ourselves from any path of destruction we may be on. Because you'll have a whole bunch of people say, only he can judge me, only God can judge me. Well, baby, let me tell you something. His judgments are final. His judgments are final. Please, Father, don't let me stand before you ready to give an account until I'm ready. That's my prayer. I'm not trying to meet him halfway. I'm not trying to stand and give an account, and I know I'm all the way wrong. I'm not where I need to be. Sorry. Send your people to judge me, to have an eye to see that I'm on the wrong path. With a righteous judgment, that is. Okay? And so I don't stand here from a place of, y'all stupid. I will never talk down to any man. But I will always tell the truth. That's what I will do. And time is running out. And you see what these people are doing. And we keep gathering on these platforms and listening to leaders who are actually building, while you sitting up listening to them, not taking action whatsoever. There's a lot of atrocious things happening now and getting ready to happen. My job is to make sure that I sound the alarm so that you don't be caught. Somebody else's job that has this assignment role is to sound the alarm so that you don't be caught up. I want to let you know today that you were not born or created to just survive. You were actually born and created to have life and life more abundantly. Today, as I was in prayer and in meditation, I said, Father, there are so many people that believe in you and confess you and know you that are just going through absolute hell right now. And I heard my Father speak back to me and said, that's because they won't even pray. They don't know what tarrying is. Laying there to stand tenacious and pray. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. What is travailing? What is tarrying? What is staying in your face? Calling your name so loud that you have no other choice but to respond. Getting together in unison, taking care of one another. Whether we know each other in the physical or not. But coming before the Most High God with one agenda. We need your intervention. That's why it's not happening. What you do see happening is more violence, more beatings, more deaths. It's sickening. It's sickening. What you do see is more evil. Regardless of what you believe in, you do see more evil than you ain't ever seen before in your life. More abductions, more Amber Alerts, more domestic violence, more shoot downs, lockdowns, beatings, stabbings, more racial divide, more division, more sicknesses. You see an accelerated amount of evil that mankind has not seen before. We used to see evil like in little spurts. Every 7 or 8 years, somebody go and do an atrocious act and take out 10, 20 people. Bombing, September 11th, 2001, 2002, like stuff sporadic. But you got evil circulating all simultaneously right now. And you got these people in the positions of power promising we're good. We're not. Family, we should have been and had something for ourselves. Honestly. It's been time. As many people as I serve, I sit back and I look at them. They swear they be wanting change, but then they never show up to do the change. And I look at their mindset and I said, and they wonder why people treat them the way that they do. They wonder why we out here dying the way that we are dying. They wonder why we out here oppressed the way that we oppressed. They wonder why we being subjected the way that we being subjected. They wondering why people don't give a damn about them. They wonder why all of these things. But they don't give a damn about them. They don't. All they know is survive. So survive is good for them. But do you know that succeeding, being victorious and triumphant feels a whole lot better than just surviving? Imagine that for a minute. Go with me there. If everything that you had a need of was just provided for you, and you didn't have to have the struggles or the pressures or the worries that you recently been having or going through, encountering. If you can have your life happy, joyful, peaceful, provided for, succeeding. Not to say you ain't gonna have no hardships, because you will. But I'm saying a different life than what you have now. A better life. A life more abundantly, a peaceful life. How would that change and impact your life? How much time would that add on to your life instead of taking away from your life? People are in survival mode. People right now are in survival mode. I can't buy food. I can't pay my rent. But you know what? I sit back. Now they calling out and reaching out. It's like 2 years ago. The Father all gave us an opportunity. I've been sitting here for 2 years. Why? Just like the ant. I discerned something was coming that we wasn't ready for. And I had to make changes in my life. I had to cut off people who were dead branches. I had to cut off things out of my heart. I had to get myself in check. I had to make sure that I was walking circumspect, because I needed to hear more than I ever needed to hear. I shut off every other voice but his voice, because there was no more playtime for me. I needed to hear from the Father. I needed my footsteps to be guided. I needed to know which direction. I could not afford to miss him, miss the movement. I could not afford that. So I had to make some hard sacrifices, things people are afraid to do and don't understand, that you can't grow until you get cut. You can't grow until you get peeled. You can't land the plane until the runway is cleared. Hello, somebody. So people are scared of making sacrifices, so they choose to survive and stay stagnant. But what comes with survival is death, limitations, strings, chains, shackles. I survived that plane crash, but I don't have no mobility. I survived that abusive relationship, but my trust factor is at an all-time low. I have anxiety, so I lost my mind, even though I survived. I survived the loss of my child, but I stopped living the day that they died. I'm just have life. There's no more purpose in my life. I'm just surviving. I'm just going to work to pay my bills. But I can never ever have what I was purposed and intended to have. I can never have that. I'm just surviving. I'm just over broke. I can't afford to invest in myself. I can't afford to have more because I'm just over broke. I'm just over broke. I barely got enough to pay them back. Therefore, I can never have nothing for myself, because all I got is enough to survive. They giving me this handout, so I'm just surviving. I want y'all to think about something right now. If what they pay you is not enough to pay your rent, then why accept that? I remember getting cash aid assistance, $456 in cash aid, $800 in food stamps. I was a mother with 6 children. $456 on Section 8, so my rent was about $82. My light bill was about $120 something. And my lights and water was together, but now I needed a phone to talk on, which was about another $75 to $100, especially if you wanted to watch some cable TV and not look at the walls or whatever the case may be. That was all my money. I was just talking to my brother. The saddest thing to me is that you make bills every day, but you only get paid every 2 weeks or every month. While every day you are being billed. Every day we running this electricity, they charging us. Every day we running that water, they charging us. Every day we driving that car, they charging us. Every time we run it, watching that TV, they are charging us. Every time we talk on the cell phone, they are charging us. Every time we turn on the heater or the AC to get cool or warm, they are charging us. Every day you're running or adding up a bill. But every day you're not getting paid. So when you do get paid, you only stay paid for a day or two. And then it's back to struggling or surviving, shall I say. And we know what comes with survival: misery, depression, anxiety, frustration, anger. That's what comes with surviving. Because you know you need more, want to have more, but you can't. Life is so hard. Do you really think that you were put in this earth just for that? Because if you do, you have a mindset issue. Regardless of what they said, what they did, look, they said the same thing to me, and I'm bigger than that. Okay, I'm better than that. Let me tell y'all something. If I got business mates and people running around here, people are killing themselves. It's so frustrating. People are killing their families. If you're gonna watch the news, pay attention to it. Mental health, insanity. These people knew what they were doing to the children, to the families, to the fathers, to the mothers. They knew exactly what they were doing. This is a damn game. It's called the Hunger Games, people. Straight up. Whether you choose to believe this or not, I saw this and shared what I saw. I saw that our people were lined up with business suits on to go to their very death. And there was a black curtain like an audition. And on this side of the curtain, it was massive amounts of people, and they were just engaged in conversation and talking to each other and doing all of this. And on the other side of the curtain was some other kind of people. And they were calling them in one by one behind this curtain. Now, you couldn't see what was going on behind this curtain. You couldn't hear what was going on behind this curtain. You just had to wait your turn. But in a dream, I was above the curtain so I could see both sides. And I saw that as each individual walked through that curtain, the other people on the other side began to laugh at them and send them, the Chocolate Factory movie, how they would push those buttons, the floor would just open up, they would suck you up. So every time I seen a person go over there and die and not make it back, they couldn't go back and tell the people on the other side, don't go in there, they're going to kill you. They couldn't do that because they didn't know that they were going to die. It wasn't until they got on the other side that they died. And there was no screaming, hollering. It just happened so fast. So here I am seeing what's happening. And I'm trying to be very quiet about it and wave my hands, motioning like that. They killing people over there. They looking at me like, if you don't sit down, you are bothering us. You are stopping us from engaging. Like and I'm just, terror on my face. Because I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught. And just a couple people actually stood there long enough to watch me and pick up their suitcases and stuff that they had came there with and left. And I was warning them. Ever since I was a child, I've always had dreams about me warning people. And in all of the dreams about me warning people, I always only saw a few that actually made it out. I always saw multiple people, dead bodies upon dead bodies. I'm speaking from my heart right now. Since I was a child, I ran from my calling because I didn't understand my calling. And my parents were not in the spirit like that to help me understand my calling. Always knew that I was peculiar and I was here on purpose. Always knew that. I've always known since I was a child that I had a mission. I've always known since I was a child that I had a prominent role in society, in life to play. And the story would be showed and told in dreams. And I will always have a dream that I had the ability to see when things were happening. Always. And I had this one reoccurring dream all the way up until I was 22. I would always be walking through this big old apartment complex, and it had lots of doors everywhere. And in each door represented a different family in a different scenario. So they'd be doing drugs over here. They'd be over here fighting and abusing each other over here in this door. They'd be over here, kids watching TV in this door. They'd be over here in this door, partying, turning up the music. But they all had doors in this dream. Every single time I've dreamt this dream. And as I would go through the doors, opening up the doors to check on the people and see what was going on in there, I would happen to look up and see hell just coming down, like literally. And by the time I'm looking up, watching the things unfold in the heavenlies, by the time I look down to warn everybody, they would all be dead. And I had this dream my whole entire life, and it scared the hell out of me, for real. I did not know what that dream meant. I remember after they would all be dead, I would just be walking over thousands of bodies like it would never stop. And then I would wake up panting in my dream, like, what did that mean? Why didn't it? And thinking about it in meditation, why didn't these people see what I was able to see? Why weren't they ready? I would cry when I wake up in these dreams. Why did they not see what I saw? I mean, from war tanks, I saw other countries coming over here harming people a long time ago. Taking them out, sniping them out. I've seen this in my dreams since I was a child. And every time I would go to warn the people, it would be like they would be partying and they were not focused. So they would die and I would have to walk through all these dead bodies. So I ran for a long time. It's like, I don't know what that means. That is traumatizing. At a very young age, I knew at a very young age to pray behind what I was seeing. So much so that they thought they was going to put me in a mental hospital for 30 days at the age of 10 because my mind saw things that was not common for the normal child. I knew when my mother was in trouble. I knew when, and most of our people would call it premonitions. No, the discernment was on me heavily as a child. I can call my mom and say something's bad is happening, something bad is going on. She'd be like, "What's wrong?" I just feel it, something wrong. I can't shake it. Every time I would just boo-hoo cry because I feel something straight up. I couldn't put my finger on it because there was nobody to train me. But I had that reoccurring dream. And I don't want nothing to do with that. Especially when you talking about dead bodies. Like, I'm telling y'all, I prayed so hard. I didn't want that. If I gotta see dead bodies, I'm good. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. Because I don't like anything dead. And I believe that's why growing up as a child, if I would see animals squished in the road, or if I would see, some type of deer or dog or something dead, it would traumatize me. Even still as a grown woman, I don't like to see anything dead. I don't even know how to prepare my mind for something like that. So at the beginning of 2020, I saw these things spiritually happening. And I began to tell the people, and there are some witnesses here tonight. I began to speak what I saw because it was overwhelming. I cried many of days here, many of days, many of days, in tears and weeping and fasting and praying. Father, how can I help your people? I see what's coming. Father, we have suffered for a very long time. Please be merciful to your people. Father, please be merciful to your people. The whole time he's saying, they don't want nothing. They don't want nothing from me. They sure not going to listen to you. You wasting your time. And I'm contending with the Father. Father, we suffer for a very long time. Please have mercy. Tawana, my will is that no man shall perish. They are my people. If they seek me, they will find me. I'm here to bless them. Then I go back, come on, y'all, let's go, let's get together. And they just sitting there stuck on stupid. And he's like, see, you tired yet? They don't want nothing. They want entertainment. They want science. They want politics. They want religion. They want to act like they do. They want to act like they knowledgeable. They want to be their own God. They want to be in control of their own lives. All of that stuff. They want to believe what they want. They don't want nothing to do. They don't want to be led by me. They don't want to be directed by me. But yet here and still, Father, give us a chance. Father, we have been through some things. Remember your people. We have been through some things. Remember your people. You promised that you would remember us. Give us time. Give us grace. Help us, Father. I did that for 2 years until literally he pried my hands off of it. Why? Because I would always remember the dream. I would always remember the dream. And then my husband began to have dreams. He said, I had a dream that a whole flood was coming. And we saw the flood from afar off. And when we saw the flood from afar off, I told you it's time to go. We need to go. And you kept standing there trying to convince them people that they needed to run. And the water kept getting closer and closer. And I kept pulling you and telling you we need to go. And you kept sitting there trying to convince them people to run. And they did not want to run. He said, finally, the water was right to us and getting ready to take us out. And I had no other choice but to snatch you up and drag you, because you would have died trying to warn people who didn't even believe. Whenever I used to go into and people say what they want to say about the church, this is facts. Whenever I wanted to be healed, I had to go to a Caucasian church. Just facts. Whenever I didn't want to walk into a church and be judged by hypocrites who wasn't living the same life, or talked about because I had 6 kids and thought I was a mockery and a laugh. Whenever I needed to be healed, especially whenever they did something to me, I went to a Caucasian church, because something about their love and worship is totally different. I remember when I used to go into them places and they'd be like, "You have a burning passion for the African American community." And I would roll my eyes, because I'd be like, I don't even want to deal with them. Can I be honest? They are some of the most ignorant people. They fight their own kind. They kill their own kind. They hate on their own kind. They won't listen. They're rebellious. They think they know everything. Everything is about a fight. It can never be you just trying to help them. It's always some type of, it's too hard. I don't want that assignment. But every time they would say it, I would go home and meditate on it and cry. And then I would ride through the hoods and ride past the corner stores and see our elders out there with hair nappy, tooth knocked out of their mouth, alcohol bottle hanging out of their pants. I would just ride by and just weep. I said, "Lord, why you give me a love-hate relationship? Because I don't even want to deal with her. But yet I see them suffering." I bet you, Father, they just had a better chance, a different opportunity. I understand. I come from the same place, a struggle. I understand why we do. And I start advocating. Just one day, I just got a burning desire to advocate, to meet with other nationalities and say, "You know what? I know crime ain't right. Stealing ain't right, but spend a day or a week in the life of these young men whose mothers are single and they ain't got a pot to piss in and when to throw it out of. They go to the schools, they get tormented and bullied there at the schools of no fault of their own, because their hair nappy, their clothes dirty, their shoes." So I'm not asking you to excuse or pardon their sin, because I will never justify wrongdoing or wickedness. But I'm asking you to understand. Understand that when you ain't got nothing and you see somebody else who does, it provokes a jealousy in you to say, "Well, they got a whole bunch, they got enough, they ain't gonna miss this." So then I began to bridge the gap between the two. And then started seeing how other quote unquote leaders in our community was swindling and taking advantage of our people, joining with different politics. I mean, not really building anything. You still got our kids out here dying, bro. And people don't think that our children, early childhood, is the most important part of life. That's why Satan, wicked, attacks our children. That's why he attacked us as children. Because if I can get in your childhood, I can stay in your future. I can mess you up emotionally by that rape. I can mess you up emotionally by that molestation, by that abuse, by that alcoholism, by that drugs. I can mess you up emotionally by that violence, by that murder. I can mess you up emotionally by poverty, never having anything. I can mess you up. I can cause you to never ever have anything, and be in a quiet, reserved family with goals and morals, who ain't never stole a day in their life. I can mess you up and put you in so much pain that I will cause you to steal. Why? Because I'm in preparation for your future. I'm not even really after your childhood. If I can mess you up in your childhood, mess your mind up in your childhood, then I control your mind in your future. I control your life in your future. We got more young people out here right now hurting and going through all forms and all manners of abuse. We laugh at it on TikTok. We laugh at it on YouTube Shorts. We got women out here going cold stone crazy. Men out here going cold stone crazy. You swear that our lives matter and all this other stuff. You know, we with the S and we all hyped up and all of this stuff, you know. I'm saying what y'all say, okay? That's the clean version. We with the S. Well, why not be with the S and do some positivity? And the only reason why you can't, because somebody needs you right now more than ever. Whether they look like you or they don't. They need your breakthrough. They need your overcoming. They need your strategy. They need your knowledge. They need your wisdom. They need your help. They need your resources. They need your prayer. They need you. Problem is they can't find you. Because it costs resources to get in front of people, to go where these people are, to make yourself known. Here I am. Costs resources. I tell y'all all the time. You can pay yourself millions of dollars sitting right from home. Like, why wouldn't you do something like that? Why wouldn't you even, okay, if I can pay $4.99 to actually build me out something that will pay me for the rest of my life, all I got to do is learn how to build it one time and it pays me for the rest of my life. And it offsets the inflation in my life so I'm not missing a beat while I'm connecting to the people that I'm supposed to be connected to. Regardless of how insignificant I feel, there's people that are waiting on you. Well, I don't know. I'm an introvert. I'm a people's person. That's why you broke. Because you're not in your purpose. Keep being introverted. Keep being that person that don't want to talk to nobody. Keep being that person that's damaged goods. You will remain broke, poor, depressed, anxious. You will kill yourself prematurely because you will live in survival realm. And that's the most dangerous realm to live in. I'm just surviving. You're not living. You're just surviving. You're just getting through. Remember the definition. You're just getting through. You're not of value to anybody. Well, I love my kids. How? You're just surviving. Well, you stepping a little bit too far, Dr. Swan. You talking about I don't love my kids. You don't. You just surviving. If you did, you would be thriving and showing them how to thrive. You wouldn't be passing down the tradition or the DNA of broke and surviving and depending upon another man. We wouldn't do that. We think just because we got knowledge unapplied, it's just information. That's why I tell people, you ever seen somebody so woke they stupid? I used to tell my son, boy, you so smart, you don't know what to do with it, that you so stupid. Just doesn't make any sense. Do you know if I had your type of mind, all of the things that I would focus on doing? But you would rather go do something dumb and stupid. Get yourself in trouble with the type of brain that you have. We swear we woke. Well, if you woke or awake, or in tune, whatever you want to call it, are you surviving or are you succeeding? Right? I say it all the time. If I'm awoke, that means somebody just woke me up. So I'm still in between consciousness and the realm of the spirit. That's why everything seems like a daze. My equilibrium is off because I'm trying to balance. I just came out of a realm and back into a realm, and you just woke me up. I'm awoke. I'm woke. Tawana, huh? You woke? Yes. I'm still in between two states, but I'm woke enough to hear you. Yet sleep enough, my eyes is closed because I'm still in another realm. So you got people that are woke. They hear you, but they still sleep. But when you are awake, you're interacting. You're interacting, you're functioning, you're networking, you're talking, you're making movements, you're doing something. See, that's the difference between I'm awake. When I'm awake, I'm not sleepy. I'm fully vibrant, face is washed, ready to go for the day, ready to implement. Energy is on fleek. You know, I'm ready to implement and execute my day when you're awake, not when you're woke. You can be woke and be like this. Yeah. You getting up? Yeah. You woke? Yeah. I'm woke. I hear you. I'm responsive. But I'm not taking action. I'm responsive, but I'm not taking action. I'm responsive, but I'm not taking action. Let me tell everybody, the Father sent me for you so that you don't suffer. Well, Dr. Tawana, God don't know. He know that I don't have it. Yes, you do. Look at your online statement. Look at how much you eat out. Look at the things you're consuming that don't bring no value to your life. It's all about sacrificing. And you will either make an excuse or you will make a way. Period. It's all a choice at the end of the day. You will either survive or you will either succeed. How do you want to make money and you can't get money to make money? Make it make sense. Well, why do you charge for all your programs? Because for you, in order for you to make millions, it's going to come with some investments. It's going to come with you paying to learn stuff you never knew. It's going to come with you paying for systems that will get you there 30 years faster than you would on your own. It's going to come with some small investments, but it's going to be the fastest route, the least expensive route for you to get where you need to get to. That's what it is going to do. Okay? So I ask you on tonight, my brothers and my sisters, with all you see going on with your beautifully woke self, can we please get you to wake up and start doing something? Because your time is running out. You understand? You are without excuse. Well, I don't know technology. Learn it. Learn it. You need to be asking yourself, going into your own vault in this hour, what can I pull out of me that will keep my bills, my lights on, my rent paid, food on my table? What do I have on the inside of me? Because I can no longer go outside of me to find what is necessary to keep me preserved. What do you have on the inside of you? I know y'all laughing, but I'm not today. Because your decision that you make, it's either going to be one of the two. You're going to either sink or swim. You're going to either survive or succeed. And for those who took the time to prepare, gas gas prices ain't affecting them. Inflation on food is not affecting them. A lack of food is not affecting them. It really isn't. Because do you know that the poor, in order to survive, they will sell what they have to the rich who are already rich so that they can stay alive? Survive or succeed. Which one is it going to be? Because the Father does not will that you survive. Surviving is a dangerous realm to be in. It not only affects your life, your family, your mental, your emotional, it affects every aspect of your life to just being survivable. It really does. And right now, there's an opportune time for you to succeed. One thing that hurts me, and I love all people, and you can fact check that with God. There is not a racist bone in my body. There is not a prejudice bone in my body. You are human. If you bleed, I don't care what color your skin bleed, it's going to bleed the same color as mine. And I can never do things to people that have been done. I can never do things like that. I can never look down on a human being or oppress a human being. Never. That's not in my DNA, and a lot of people like me DNA. It's just not. What I see is a group of higher spiritual wickedness wanting to attack people who don't have the same type of power they have. Nothing makes us separate but their money, their finances. And I get really sad when I see demons out here making millions of dollars online. I get really sad when I see people teaching people how to have a proper orgasm, making millions of dollars. I get upset when I see people who don't mean no good out here making money for selling their panties that they take off, their toenail clippings. And I sit back and I think that we are the most powerful people on the earth. So gifted and so talented and anointed. So much so that everybody in the world relies on us, whether it's our cooking, our hairstyles, our beat, our rhythm, our dance, our artistic ways, our creativity. You would have rather allow somebody else to sell you, somebody else to control what you get and how you get it, what you make and how much you make, where you live and how you can live. And you allow that to happen, and you sit out and you cry out and you do things to yourself that harm yourself because you feel like there's no way out. And then you got a person who genuinely cares about your success. Now let me tell you something. I'm not walking you on an accelerator path. Well, I'm not going to even say I'm not walking you on an overnight path, okay, to wealth. I'm going to take you through an accelerated route so you can get there with speed, but it will not be overnight. It'll be just a few things of doing this and doing that, and now you have a whole entire machine. When I asked the Father to help me so I can help his people so that we can be preserved, he did just that. He provided the resources that I needed to learn everything about the whole entire system. Not one detail is missing, not one detail, from their email list to how to get in front of the right people, to how to run the right ads, to what to build out to sell, to make money on autopilot without you ever showing up, what to start, how to do it, where to go look. And I mean, so much. And the Father didn't just give it to me so that I could be a blessing to myself and my family. He gave it to me so I can be a blessing to him and his family, which are you all. Okay? So today I want you to remember and take inventory. Is what I'm doing right now, am I in survival mode or am I in succeed mode? Am I being like the ant and actually building while I can? Because winter is coming and I'm not prepared to live outside of where I need to be stored up and safe in that type of climate. The ant itself know it cannot make it in the wintertime. So in the summertime, they working. In the wintertime, they resting and enjoying the fruit of their labors that they built and stored up in the summer. Can I tell y'all, prophetically speaking, that time is almost up? That winter at night is coming. It draweth nigh. It's upon us. It's upon us. And just like my Father don't will that no man perish, I don't either. He loves us way too much. He loves us way too much. But we have a choice. And like I told y'all early on about the dreams that I used to have, he showed me you are a watchman and you are going to sound the alarm. But not many of people will listen. So he was praying and preparing me for what it is that I was going to go through way over yonder. I know I'm not for everybody. I wish I could be. If I could save all of y'all, I would. I know some people's minds are too messed up. They don't believe. People too traumatized. I know there's people that's lazy. Think you crazy. I know there's people that say, look, that's religious talk and I ain't got nothing. There's going to be a lot of calamity, brothers and sisters. There's going to be a lot of calamity. And God knows I've done my part. Thinking about it hurts me. And I will continue to do my part. I weep for us. I weep for us. I really do. Because we've gone through a great ordeal of things. And at the end of the day, we still not mad enough yet. We still not tired. We still think we got all day. We still doing the things of the world. Living as we are part of the world. Expecting on the world to be our resource. So I know what is happening and what is coming has to happen. But I'm only here for those who I'm called to. Would love to be called to everybody. Because I do love everybody. I don't have to know you to love you. I love you because he loves you. Whether you believe that or not. The Father loves you. There's people that have gone through hell and back just to be able to be fit for the Master's use. To convey his love through them to you. That's love on another level. That you didn't have to meet me and I didn't have to meet you at this time. But yet here we are. Purposeful. Okay? I know I haven't been here in a week and I'm not. You want to get proximity and know exactly what you need to do. I'm watching other people do this, y'all. And every time y'all make me mad, because y'all do make me mad, especially when you stagnant. When I see every other nation preparing themselves and we're not, y'all piss me off. And I'll be like, you know what? Forget them. I will go build with them. Me and mines ain't going down. And then I get over there and I remember y'all. I do. It's like a tug of war, Sway. Because they all over there ambitious and ambiguous and excited to build. And it's like, man, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm torn. I'm so torn. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help. I'm literally begging y'all to let me help you. I'm like, if I can just put 100 of my people on this. Father, I'm not even begging you for 1,000. I'm only saying 100 of us. We can move some things. We can be okay. I'm not trying to have rims. We don't need rims. We need to acquire property. We need to take back some of the territory that Bill Gates and all these other cats did. You know what I'm saying? And confiscate it from us because they have an agenda to harm us. That's why they buying it all up. That's why they making powerful moves because they have a powerful agenda. And y'all, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. Yes. Dr. T, I make 6 figures as a nurse and still broke. Wow. That saddens me, love, to hear that. It's something deeper with me. It could be management issue. It could be a management issue. It could be a consumer. It could be something deeper on the inside. I would love to sit with you and figure it out so we can stop it. Because if you make 6 figures just as a nurse, you can turn around and make 12 figures as a nurse educator. You know, finding other nurses just like you have access to this, but there's a deeper root. Now, some people like to change up the word and says, well, the love of money is the root of all evil. I mean, the love of money is evil. And it says for the, and they say something crazy like money is the root of all evil. Excuse me, that's what they say. Money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. The love of money is the root. Keyword root. What do root do? Or what do roots do? What does roots do? They go deep. They provide nourishment, nutrients, keep the tree strong. For the love of money is the root. It's something rooted in you that causes you to be greedy, causes you to want more, never satisfied with what you got. That's what's evil, not money. Money is a tool. Some of us wanted money and want money. I'm just saying some. I remember when I used to pray for money, and I'm glad he didn't give it to me then because I would have messed it up. You know, honestly. You know what my root was? I never knew what love was. So I would want all of this money just to buy friendships. Now, I never set up and say, well, give me money so I can buy people to love me. But whenever I had money, I was buying things for people that I knew I was using me. I would let them swindle me out of my money. They knew when I had money and they knew, you know what, I really got something going on. They knew I wasn't going to tell them no because I was a rejected child that was dealing with rejection. And I thought that if I become the rejecter, then I was evil like the people who rejected me. So I didn't know how to say no. So even though I knew they were using me, I would allow them to use me. That was my root. And that's why I couldn't have no money. Wasn't that God didn't want to give me no money. I mismanaged my money by letting the wrong people use me knowingly, willingly. No, they didn't love me. But I was like, you know what? Oh, I'm just going. I'm just going. I'm just going to give it to them. I just want to help them. That's why we stay in relationships longer than what we, especially bad relationships that we don't got no business being in. You know they don't love you, but there's a root inside of you. It's a root. The root is the whole entire foundation of the tree. That's why you can chop a tree down all the way to the bottom. As long as that root's still in the ground, it'll sprout right back up. Cut a tree all the way down and leave it alone. It'll grow right back up. Why? Because there's roots there. So it could be a number of things. I'm just saying what my root was. But I want to show you guys how you can make money from your home, make money from your phone, how you can change your life while you still have a chance. Said ain't no roots no more. Get them out, cut them off. We all got roots. Maybe they known or unknown, but behavior stem from roots. And what I love about the Father is that He doesn't take all things away from us. Because if He did, we would have no need of Him. We'd be like, okay, peace out. Thank you for fixing me up. Good. We would have no need to call on Him, trust Him. So we have roots and we have thorns in our sides, and we have things that come to buffet at us, that keep us humble, keep us relying on the Most High. We will never be 100%. People will be cocky, too cocky. We was 100%. People would never have need of Him. He would no longer have the reason to be God. So we're always being changed. So I came by tonight to see who I can serve, okay? I want to help you. If you want to help me, I have. Talking about them folks. Awesome. If you want to help me and do what I have done, I want to be very careful when I say that, because you'll get people that's trying to do what I'm doing without doing what I did. I want to do just what Dr. Tawana did. Okay, do what I did. I want to show you how you can take what you know, your skills, what you love, the pain you've overcome, the passion that you have on the inside of you, your gifts, your quirkiness, your funniness. I want to show you, and this is separate outside of the 100K purpose-driven payday. Sister Pumpkin, calm down, love. I didn't say that you was perfect. I'm just saying we all got roots. If they said ain't no more roots, if you said ain't no more roots, honey, we got roots. Dr. T got roots, okay? I just had to realize what some of mine were. But we all got them. It's just a statement, hypothetically. I'm not talking to anybody individually. That's just a hypothetical statement. If we all got cleaned up of our roots, right? We grew up with certain spirits and different things of that sort. And we still pulling out roots. That's all I'm saying. We will forever be, until we are made in the image and likeness of our Lord and Savior. We will always have things, triggers, remind us of unhealed traumas or roots that we have. Certain things that are allowed to happen to us remind us, yeah, you might didn't remember, but that was a root that was up in you, a root of bitterness. That might have been a root of offense. That might have been a root of rejection. You don't know why when people, like me, I didn't know why I couldn't tell people no. Till I sat down and it's like, you got a root of rejection in you and you don't want to reject nobody else. So that's why you're dealing with this. And they can sense that. They can discern that. Yeah. So I want to be able to serve whoever I am here sent to serve you, okay? I want to be able to help you create you a money-making machine. That's all I'm asking you, is to allow me to show you. Okay? Allow me to show you how to do with, and I'm telling y'all this now, and like I was saying, it disturbs me a little bit, because when I told y'all a while ago, it wasn't getting crowded. Not a lot of people knew about it. But now you have certain people popping up like, hey, I can teach you how to do Microsoft Excel. And hey, I can teach you how to do, hold on one second, y'all. Honey! Already, what's up with them? Hold on, you guys. I hear my baby been in there crying for 5 minutes and ain't nobody even checked on her. Burning with the Holy Ghost. We are burning, burning with the Holy Ghost. There's a fire that's on. No man can stop it. Fire is burning. No man can stop it. Oh, we are burning, 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 burning. All right, y'all. All right. My apologies. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here and go back in my zone. Okay, go back inside of the dark room because that is where. Yeah, she all right. She manipulates my husband and he lets her. That's the only problem. Ain't nothing wrong with redemption. He put her in the room so she can go in there and play for a little while because when they both out, it's double trouble, like in real life. So there needs to be two parents at all times with both of these girls because they just do things that we ain't never seen babies do. Okay, climbing on stuff, getting into stuff, and so I guess he let them out for a while, and they was doing too much, so he put them in a room until I get in there to possibly go get them. Took them outside. I saw them outside, all that good stuff. So now he put her in the room so he can get everything straightened up, making dinner, and she manipulates him. They both do. Their daddy's girls, and so she'll go to the bottom of the door and act like she about to just faint. She has a whole Oscar role going on. Okay, she know how to she know how to do that real well. She needs an Emmy or something, a Grammy, because she's just. And then when I'm more authoritative than my husband is, so when I walk out the room and it's like, okay, without even saying anything, it's the problem. Just give them the look. And then they start scattering all of like who's playing, what's going on. I have my 3-year-old grandson. I know what you're going through. Yes. So imagine me having two of them at the same time. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Yeah, they are daddy's girls. They manipulate him. It's like me. They act one way with me, and they know mommy's not playing. But with my husband, I mean, they're all over the place, and he lets them. He's like, oh, okay, have fun. You can never do anything to them. They're his girls. He do that with Redeem too. So I got 3 of them that act like that at one time. Sometimes that's a lot. So I had to go in there because he'll let her just do that. Lay at the door like, girl, you ain't dead and you ain't in here bleeding. You need to save them tears and them vocal cords for when something is really wrong. If you just over here in a whole meltdown, you can't come outside of the room, then I'm going to know something. I'm going to need you to get that together. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go, though, so that I can go in here and make sure I help my husband. Going back into the dark room. Here's opportunities that I have, okay? $4.99 tomorrow and Sunday. I am going to be helping y'all create you an irresistible offer course that you can create one time and you're going to create it with me. And then you're going to turn around and sell it, okay? Get your money right back, period. Put you in front of the right people that want to buy what you have to sell without you having to play peekaboo or even go fishing. Hey, you want to buy my stuff? No, we don't do that. AI or automation, while it's doing its thing and it ain't too beastish yet, you get you a piece of what you need so you can go out and get whatever hard sets, generators, food, whatever it is that you need to be able to survive. So it's called the Build Your Business With Me workshop. That is tomorrow and Sunday. I don't know how to do my laptop. Google will show you. If you type in on Google whatever kind of laptop you have, how to start it, how to run it. You can go on Google and watch a video about it. Also, if you don't have time, you say, I don't know nothing about technology and I don't want to do anything, but I know that I need to build something for me and my family. I have 3 spots available for me to build it for you. Period. Social media following, your avatar, your right customers. Create your offer for you. It's going to be $1,000 offer. I'm going to give you a high ticket offer and a low ticket offer. I'm going to do your ads for you and put you in front of the people that need exactly what you got. Show you how to scale that all out. Once all of that is built out, your social media platforms is included. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that is built out for you and then it's handed to you. Now everything is set up and people are seeing your ad with your course or your whatever I build out for you. They're seeing it and they're buying it without you ever having to show up. I have 3 spots available. That is a $3,000 investment, originally $10,000. But because we are not playing and don't have the time to play, you can put that on a credit card. Even the programs that I have can go through Affirm or Klarna. So if you don't have cash on hand, you need to learn how to use leverage. Let them pay for it and you make small payments back. But now you have something generating money, so you're not losing money. You're actually making money, okay? So they have a Klarna and they also have Affirm, and they don't trip off your credit like that. So you can even apply using that. And then I have the $97 Pioneers Power Circle. It's already full of information, how to build a funnel, how to get business credit, how to start your business. So that's more for, the newbies, the slower folks. Like, I want to take my time and learn how to do this myself. It's already a plethora of information. And there's $97 a month. Very affordable. You pay more than that for your cell phone cable bill. Yes, you do. You pay more for that for your light bill, $97. Take $97 and invest it in you. Invest it in something that will make you money, okay? So we have that offer. And then last but never least, if you are ready, if you do or if you don't, if you want to use or learn the power of Facebook and YouTube ads and how you can make millions by running one ad, maybe 2. I'll say 2 because we like to test them. You can make millions of dollars. Create this course or create what I'm going to have you create. And you can create this in a day. You can create this in a weekend. It just depends on you. But you can create this and then go put some ad spin on it. You ain't got to pay for the ad spend up front so you can make money, then pay for the ad spend. So this is my Facebook and Google new time. First time I'm announcing it right now, tonight. Mass traffic master class. I'm going to set your stuff up and get you into monetization on YouTube and Facebook. Do it one time. You never have to do it again. And then I'm going to show you how to drive traffic and scale it. You use $500 in ad spend, and some people might say that's a lot of money. It ain't a lot of money if you ain't paying for it up front, or if you know how to leverage. I have a whole entire list, and I mean a whole entire list. I might need to show y'all. Y'all think I'm telling? Well, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. And the reason why I'm gonna show y'all, let me see if I can find the tab that I'm looking for. Just see. Let me pull it up really quick. Let me get it up for y'all. Okay, let me go here. I have a whole entire and I'm selling it $97, okay? But I have a whole entire list of all kind of ways you can make money, get credit just using an EIN number, get credit with no personal credit check being ran. I got a whole entire list. Okay, I'm finna show y'all real quick. $97 if you want to just go that route. You can. Let me get some extra money. Let me get that list and go ahead and do what I need to do and contact and apply and do this. Ain't no credit checks. It's even ways of how to make some money right now. Okay? And I mean like right now. Let me show y'all something. Let me see if it's still up here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Switch this out real quick. Switch account. Okay. Now let me go over here to let me close this. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get to the right tab. Wake away. Give me 1 second, y'all. Your girl over here is still learning about technology, so give me a second. Let me go to my channel. I just want y'all to see something really quick. Jesus. All right, let's see. I know I'm supposed to be somewhere. Show more. Hold on 1 second. I need to go to YouTube Studio. There we go. I'm figuring it out, y'all. I'm figuring it out. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Publish videos. Go to analytics. That's where I'm supposed to be. Analytics. Thank you. Content advancement. Let's see. Trying to show y'all something. Here we go. All right. So see if I can see total revenue. Okay, yeah. All right, let me share my thing here. Let y'all see something. Now, this is my account, right? I'm not even talking about ads. I'm just talking about I'm in monetization. And this might not be a whole lot for some people, but it's a whole lot for me. I get paid to put videos up here. Now, May, June, July, August, the reason why you see zeros there is because I don't have my monetization on. Nevertheless, I can go back and monetize all of those videos. Right. Okay. Um, just on this. 44.6 thousand impressions, 1.8 thousand watch time, 200. Just on this note, I can go and turn on monetization. Some of my videos have copyright. It shows me my audience. It shows me everything. How many are male, women, how many return, blah, blah, blah. See that? Tells me, which videos are performing the best. I can actually go run videos on that, what time they're watching me. But here's the kicker. This channel right here is in monetization, and so is, see where it says switch accounts? This one, this one, this one, this one. So I get monetization from all of these channels. As you can see here, just sitting, I got almost $600 sitting over here. Every video, I make a certain amount of money on it. Even if it's 7 cents, even if it's 5 cents, I'm getting paid to post a video on it, okay? Then already made me $45 more. They waiting on me to go ahead and actually access my I want to show you if it'll let me show you. Let's see. So as you see here, if I went into manage videos, here we go here. Now you see how monetization is off for some videos. All I gotta do, switch it on. Boom. We've updated guidelines. Look, I can care less about all that. My videos don't have none of the above. They didn't got strict. I better cancel that. That's why I ain't been turning it on, because I speak the truth and you ain't gonna silence me. But I can go in here and turn on all of these monetizations right here, because I ain't had none on any of my videos. This one is ineligible because it has somebody else voice copyright. So whenever you see the red, but all of these, it's all, this one is ineligible because it's somebody else's content. So they will tell you use somebody else's content. But all of these right here, these videos, same thing, somebody else's content, used a song in there or something. But as you can see, I haven't even turned on monetization for all of those videos in months. I can go right back now. Oh, I forgot about y'all over there on Instagram. My bad. I can go back right now and turn on the money sign for all these videos, and however many views, that got 216 views, that got 310, 487. All of these views will give me a payout. As you can see, I have not turned the money sign. Well, that one's on. That was the last time I had it on. March 17, 2022. And that's why you don't see no volume there. But if I want to go back up, as you can see, it's off here, off here, off here for days and pages on every video. They are paying me, okay? If that's the only thing that you wanted to do was get into monetization and make some extra money from Facebook and YouTube, your girl can help you, okay? But now If you want to make $1 million in real time, then ads, my Facebook and YouTube ads, masterclass is the place that you want to be. That's why y'all don't see me the way y'all see me and will not see me like that no more. I don't have time to be begging people. Like, there's people waiting on me. I don't have time to be begging people. But let me show y'all this. If you want this whole research full of, I got a whole PDF for you, okay? Check it out. $97. It's going to tell you the fastest way to make money, how much they paying affiliate marketing, how much they paying you for every referral. They're showing you how to get business credit. All of this is just use your truck, how to get fuel cards, gas cards, what you can do from home, what kind of jobs you can work to make some extra right now money, freelancing opportunities, how you can type up some stuff from people, be a ghostwriter, customer service, get paid to write, the whole 9 yards, personal credit cards that don't pull your credit score for emergency cash. You get all of these websites. I mean, if you got bad credit, whatever the case may be, I got the juice and the sauce. If you need a loan, if you want to get it where you get your, it tells you every single thing to do. Right now, I ain't gonna let you see all that. BP, Circle K, the whole 9 yards. If you need to get grants, if you want to make money on your own, okay? So all of that for $97. That's a right now. Get yourself out of a situation, get you some extra money right now. Is this a one-time $97? It's a one-time $97 fee. It's a one-time $97 fee. You get access to the PDF. You go and you get that information. You go apply, okay? So I'm gonna let you guys go. That'll at least get you to where you need to be so that you can level it up. But if you're really ready to get into some good lucrative money that you can make on your own without somebody's checking your credit and all of this stuff, even though they not, but if you want to make you some money and pay you what you're worth, Vernita, Ricasso, Pumpkin, sisters and brothers, Jasmine, if you guys want to make you some money and pay yourself what you're worth, then I'm offering it to you for a player's price. Okay? You have to pay me thousands of dollars and up. $4.99. I'm going to spend 2 days with you. And I'm going to show you step by step. You're going to leave that workshop with a freaking business. Okay? That you can make money off of immediately. I'm going to show you start to finish. I'm building it with you. I have reserved some time to build it with you and show you how to put it in front of the right people. And when I say that, I'm saying that loosely because I ain't giving out all my secrets. So you don't have to look for people to buy your stuff. All you got to do is put it in front of the right people. So I'm going to show you a little bit out of my traffic mastery how to start making you money. If you create something for $1,000 and you get 10 people to buy that in 1 month, that's $10,000 extra. You can find 10 out of 7.5 trillion, billion, however many people is in this world. Do you understand me? You can. If you wanted to charge $97 and you got 200 people at your $97 offer, that is $19,400 extra dollars for you a month. You can find 200 people in the United States for $97. Why? Because you have something that they need. I can take this list that I'm selling for $97 and share it in all my business groups. Hey, y'all can get y'all some money. It's $97. I am when I get done. And just make a stream of income. Listen, the reason why you need to be in my proximity is so that you can grow with me. Okay? No more stagnant. If you want to survive or succeed, the choice is yours. Don't put no discount on you and don't put no discount on your education. This is e-learning. This is a tax write-off. Anything that you're doing to better yourself or educate yourself, it's a tax write-off. So it could be accredited for you. It is not a loss. It's actually a credit for you. There's so many things that I can tell y'all, but I'm limited to what I can tell you here. Okay? I'm limited. Hold on, let me drop that link real quick. Let me get it for y'all. Matter of fact, the link is in the description. No, it ain't. Is it? Let me see. This link for this, no, the link is not in the description for this thing. No, because that's something else. Let me go ahead and put this Cash App, because I do take Cash App, okay? For this link, you Cash App me in the memo, or where you put the message at. Put your email there, and I'm gonna send it to you right away. That's my Cash App right there, and I will also put it in the comments. Okay, if you guys want to do that one, if you guys want to sign up for the other ones, and I really pray that you do, because I know that I was sent here not to let it fall on deaf ears, but for somebody that I was actually sent for, to say today is the day, let's go. Tomorrow is the day, but today is the day while you still have an opportunity. Okay, let's go. So if you guys want the list, send your payment to Cash App, put your email inside of there, I will send it right to you. Okay, well, I got it open. If you guys want me to help you build you out a business that goes further than just being able to get lines of credit and different things of that sort, where you can actually learn numbers and pay yourself some very lucrative money, even if you don't know what you want to do. That's my job, to help figure that out and pull that out of you. You just got to show up and be ready. It's $4.90, $4.99, $4.97. It's one of the two. Let me check it out. I want to say it's $4.97 or $4.99, but it's an investment that keeps on paying you. It's not a cost. A cost you can't get no response from. I don't have Cash App, but want to get that list. What are the other payment options? I have Venmo. You can use Zelle. You can use PayPal. So I have that. I will put that information here at the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Venmo is Venmo, and then I have PayPal. And then I have Zelle. And I'm just going to put this one back in here again, because I'm going to have to take it off my screen. Right, so I'm going to put it in there. I have Venmo and Zelle things. Okay, yep, so I'm putting it up here for you. I'll leave it there for a moment, okay? Again, if you want access to some right now stuff you can do with bad credit, get approved for some stuff you can get approved for right now, gas cards, I got all the information in there, everything that you need to do. All you need to do is do it. I'm giving that away tonight, literally for $97, and it's over 30, 40 opportunities for you to be able to do that. If you want to get in on the workshop tomorrow, that is $4.97 or either $4.99, $2 difference. I can't remember which one, but I am going to help build a business. This is the best gift that I can give to you. Instead of going through my 12-month programs, instead of going through this and that, Come with me in a weekend and have you a whole entire business built out for yourself. That's what I'm going to reserve my time helping you to do so that you can be like people that are selling underwears and toenails and making millions, and people that are selling how to have an orgasm, $1,000 a pop, and people that are selling toenails and ear cheese and stuff like that, and people that are helping geeks land the perfect date, and people that are helping people do Microsoft Excel and making millions, and people that are helping, keep elderly people, etc., uplifted during these trying times. Everything that you want to do. If you want to start a group about how this pandemic has affected you as a nurse, you can take what I'm going to show you and then go say, hey, look, nurse sister, I'm looking for nurses who want to have an extra stream of income. They're making 5 or 6 figures, but they never see it. I have a way for you to make 6 or 7 figures as a plan B. There ain't nothing you can't teach. And if you come with me, I'm going to definitely maximize your minimum. Okay. With that being said, I'm out. I'm going to go let my kids out. If you want to get signed up for those programs, it is in the description of this video, or it's on the Facebook and it's on the YouTube. Okay. I have not been on Facebook, social media whatsoever. And if you want to reach me, you can email me, but I have not been on social media. Won't catch me on social media right now. Okay. I'm here now because I was sent, not because I wanted to come. I'm here because I was sent. That's why I said, don't miss your day of reckoning. Don't miss your time, your moment, your season when it's your time. So I'm not posting anything, and that's the reason why I say that. I'm not posting anything on my Facebook. I'm in a dark room right now. And best proofs come out in the dark. So you're not going to be able to see no post say, hey, well, my email is going across the bottom of the screen right now. Email now for link, TJT Worlds. If you want to get that $97 offer, if you guys want to get the links and just see if a firm will approve you, pay the $4.99 for you, and then you just make $10, $15 payments back a month, you can do that. If you want to see if they'll pay for your business to be built out for you, you can do that. There's options, okay? Nevertheless, just try. You never know until you try. It's not going to affect your credit score. And if all else fails, get this link so you can go get you some money and then come back and boss all the way up. It's a no-brainer. And if you want to know how to make millions, you want to get in my ads traffic mastery class, that's where I'm going to be at. That's the vein I'm going to be in. Teaching people how to make millions of dollars. Do 7 figures. Letting the machine do the work for them. It's all about working smarter. I need millions of dollars so I can go get millions of acres of land in this moment. We need to be building. I don't need money for anything else. Let my bills and everything else be paid while I build. Okay? I'm just looking for those who want to build. You ain't got to be the wisest thing. The Father will use you right where you at. You just got to be taught what to do, and so you can do it. So if you are interested, you need to email me tonight. I'm going to be checking my emails tonight. I have not checked my emails. I have not checked my messages. I have not checked my text messages. So I am allowing you a space and a place to email me. I'm going to shut my emails down at 10 p.m. It's 8:07 p.m. So that's about 1 hour and 53 minutes. I'm not playing with people on social media. Hate to be so bold, hate to be so blunt, but we are not in a game. We're in a war, and we're not playing games out here. And if you want me to help you, come on and join me. I'm going to show you some things you ain't never seen. And one thing that I am going to do is give you value and a way to make money you ain't never seen before. With that being said, Dr. Tawana is out of here, okay? Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. I don't know when, but I will see you when I see you.